reason to despair, no reason to be for me and for her in my eyes. But to this world to despair, oh, to world to despair in my eyes. But to this world to my hands, oh, where have you guys been? You're not gonna believe what I'm just about to tell you. I'm literally not going to believe. This two-brain-celled motherfucker right here who had a 1 in physics in school, 1 being the worst grade in Croatia, 5 being the highest grade. I found out I am related to Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest minds to ever exist. Everything makes sense now. I always knew that I was different, that I didn't fit in, that I was destined for something greater, for something better. I always knew right from the day when I was in school. This is the reason why I failed school. Everything makes sense now. Yesterday I said it as a joke that Nikola Tesla was my cousin and Einstein was my twin brother. And guess what? I said it as a joke, but my mom told me that actually is true. I didn't believe that. I didn't believe it. Then I asked again, I repeat 50 times to her, and she explained to me that he actually was fucking related to me. I didn't believe it. I told my sister, she doesn't believe it either. I told to my mom tells, she asked me to ask Striko. I don't know how to translate Striko, but she tells me to ask him. And I ask him. And somehow, from my mother's side, my mother's father, his father's father, his grandfather, somehow from his side, Nikola Tesla, this is not a joke, guys, this is revolutionary right here. Nikola Tesla is actually fucking related to me. This everything makes sense now. The universe, this makes all sense now. This is why I failed school. Let me tell you guys a story. When I was in school, I never ever studied. But physics, one time the teacher told me, you cannot fail the class. You gotta get a 2 on this fucking test or you're failing the class. And I was like, teacher, what if I get a 5? What if I get a 5? And he's, yeah? If you get a 5, I'm gonna give you a 3 to pass the school. Fast forward, I studied for 2 weeks for the first time in my life. And I knew everything. Everything made sense. The Nikola Tesla in my brain turned on. Everything I read, everything just made so much sense. And I knew everything. Everything. I go to the test. I tell the teacher, I want to sit next to you so you can see how I annihilate this test. And she tells me, no problem. I sit there, I destroy the test. Next day, I come to the school. Teacher. I see the teacher on the couch. Oh, teacher, how much did I get on the test? And she's like, wait till we get to class. I get to class. I'm waiting there, just super confident, arrogant, and cocky, waiting for the test. I get the test. I'm like looking at this shit. I got a 1. How did I get a 1? Love you guys.